Pick your team.
One final team left, and it is the Los Angeles Rams, where a year ago they came off of a playoff berth. They ended up losing in Detroit. They end up, running the table again. They go back to back for the playoff spots. Ultimately, they couldn't play the home playoff game in SoFi Stadium due to the wildfires that were going on there in the LA County. And a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but they showed off last year. It's really impressive. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right here, right now. Dom, let's zoom out here. We got this.
Colton.
Colton
save me.
It's so
Colton.
Rampage. Alrighty, so talking about this, Matthew Stafford is back from the dead after a dislocated disc in his back. He got all these weird infrared scans and all that stuff, essentially trying to heal his back. He's back on the practice field. Looks like he could probably be heading to week 1, but obviously need a lot more practice time for there. They move away from Cooper Kupp. They bring in Devontae Adams, which I think really complements Puka Nacua to be probably the best wide receiver 2 in the league, because Puka Nacua is him. Still another year at Tutu Atwell. You have a lot of these other pieces. Coleman Shelton comes in from Chicago. They end up trading one of their offensive linemen up to Chicago for, I think, a mid-round pick, 5th-round pick at that. So, yeah, Kyron Williams gets paid. A lot of pieces here. Tyler Higbee now even further off the ACL, so hopefully he's going to be back to that form that we once saw prior to the ACL tear. But yes, what are we feeling here with this offense?
Yeah, I think quarterback is really the only talkable topic for this team, because it's all right, cool. They have a very talented wide receiver group, very good wide receivers. Puka's proven himself. Devontae Adams is Devontae Adams. He's still super talented.
The ghost of Devontae Adams.
He is a ghost, but he's still great. Tutu Atwell is super athletic, a lot of talent there. Then you have Kyron Williams, who's a great runner. Good job. The offense, aside from the quarterbacks, really hasn't changed too much. They're still really good. They got the talent, whatever. But yeah, dude, the quarterback room is I don't know. If Matthew Stafford plays, will it matter that much? I don't know. That's part of the issue too. Is he going to be actually effective for another year this old in his career after coming off of being very hurt and stuff? I have a hard time saying he will. Then Jimmy G. I don't know, dude. I have almost no faith in that. And then you have Stetson Bennett.
The receivers revolt
Bennett.
after.
What?
It might have the receivers revolt on him.
Then you have Devontae.
No, I don't want to be added back in here. No, I don't want to be added back with Will talking about the Rams. In that stupid little freaking thing that he just had up. I want no part
Dom
of
had it as well. I'm not going to get slandered over this, okay? Don't disrespect Rampage like that, okay?
I will only disrespect Rampage.
Listen, I miss when the Steelers mascot was the Heinz ketchup bottle, okay? I really miss that. And now it's whatever, I don't know, cryptocurrency stuff that they're pushing there at the Three Rivers.
Colton, what do you think about this offense? I genuinely want to know.
It comes down to Matthew Stafford. Is that elbow going to survive long enough? That's kind of where it comes down
it's
to.
It's the back. I mean, he has that dislocated disc.
Oh, I know, but he's just an old man. I'm actually shocked that the Rams decided to run this thing back. And you know why? And the thing is, it's kind of useless. If you're going to talk about a team that reminds me of the Steelers, it would be the Los Angeles Rams. They're kind of just doing this, adding pieces in, like a Devontae Adams, cool. Like the Steelers adding Jalen Ramsey, Steelers adding DK Metcalf. Ooh, look, we're doing stuff. We're going to be competitive. We're going to be good. And then we're not going to do anything with it. That is the LA Rams. Because knock, 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 Sean McVay is on his way out the door. So that's kind of the thing that's going on here. The Rams are going to give it one final shot with Matthew Stafford, and that's going to be it. So I don't trust me, it's good. And if Stafford's healthy, game on. Like, they're going to be fun to watch. They're going to put up points. Kyron Williams is a good running back. Their line's solid, and they have 2 good receivers. Problem is Matthew Stafford is aging, and that back is very fragile. So you're talking week 7, week 8 of getting hit. And, I think knock, 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 retirement home is calling for Matthew Stafford. I like Stafford. I think he's a gutsy player. It's kind of like my type of guy. He's going to go out there, play hurt. He's going to do everything he can for the team. That old school type of guy. I love watching the thing of him in excruciating pain when he was with the Lions early on when they sucked and the guy's just out there and he throws a touchdown. He's like, "Don't touch me!" Like it's gone. Like, I like Matthew Stafford a lot. The problem is, like, he's aged, like, and not like fine wine at this point in his career.
I think
like the offense on paper, you look at it like, ooh, it's good. The problem is Matthew Stafford's like 80 as far as football years.
Let's also mention this too. Like, they traded their first-round pick to the Falcons, and they have the Falcons won. So next year they do have 2 first-round picks, and with this quarterback class that's coming in, if the Falcons one's any bad, like if it's like closer to like the front 16, they could use that other pick and try to slide up because obviously 2 first-round picks could get you a franchise quarterback.
That's kind of valid.
I just don't think Sean McVay. I mean, we've heard the last like 2-3 years of McVay flirting with leaving. So I think soon as Stafford's done, I think he's done. I mean, he could swim like, oh, McVay, hold on, we got you a shiny toy, we got you Drew Hour. Or if Arch Manning decides to come out, I know the talk is that he's staying at Texas. Whatever, do what you want with that. But they might, if they throw him a flashy quarterback, rookie pick. Here you go. I just don't know. I think this team wins the division because the division kind of sucks as a whole. Or you guys are correct, and the Niners somehow steamroll their way with the weak-ass schedule.
I think realistically, the Seahawks also could throw I mean, I think this is.
You have fallen into that trap multiple times.
I have. I think this could be. I think this could kind of be the last place.
Hold it. Wait just before you go into that point.
Don't get caught again.
I think
that was my mission for this year. Is all the teams that I propped up and thought might be good that fell on their face from injury or whatever, like the Dolphins, not doing it this year. All of them are getting smacked.
I really should. I don't even pay attention to my previous year failures, except for my Texans one. But then now I'm gonna have hope again. No, I think this team kind of could finish last place in the division with like 7 wins, and that's just kind of that. They really kind of could plummet. If Matt Stafford just physically can't put it together, then he's going to get replaced. I don't have much faith in Jimmy G, and then I don't have any faith in Bennett.
They weren't that good.
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. Less than healthy is
their defensive run game couldn't stop a nosebleed.
Well, let's actually
go into the defense here.
That's perfect.
So into the defense here, really, there's not a whole lot of change up in this defensive front, but Poona Ford comes in from the Chargers. Nate Landman comes in from the Falcons. They get Chris Paul. He returns to Los Angeles after a big hiatus with San Antonio and everywhere else. He returns to the Los Angeles, and also Ty Hamilton in round number 5. But listen, the big pieces here is Braden Fisks, and where's the other guy? Jared Verse as well. So like you lose Aaron Donald, but these 2 pieces really played well last year with Cameron Kinchins, Cam Curl, Darius Williams, Killer Witherspoon. Like there are a lot of good pieces here, but it's kind of what's going to be happening here with the rest of this team, especially on defense.
Yeah, I don't know. I really think this could be the last place team in the division, and it's not because they're necessarily just bad. It's because I don't know if their competitive level can keep up with the other teams, and they may just take enough of a step back because of quarterback play. It's kind of like Colton, or like you. Wait, did Colton say it? Did Will say it? I don't know who said it just now about them. Well, Will kind of said it about having the 2 first-round picks next year. Maybe you can turn that into a quarterback next year and whatnot. The offense is perfect for a new quarterback. It's got the bones. It has weapons. there's enough there. There's youth. There's enough talent, athleticism. Everything's there. It's awesome. But right now, I mean, like you said, Matt Stafford is incredibly old in this sport. He's been hurt more than enough times. And then you just don't have someone behind him that anyone's really excited about. So, they could easily be the last place team, I think. And this defense, it's not like this defense is the most exciting thing ever or holding them up in certain games or even in this division. So, yeah, I think this is just kind of where we are with this team.
I think they have a bright future. This would be a great team to jump on if you're an upcoming coach. And if McVay's actually talking about leaving, which is kind of nuts. The guy is still very young. This is a great team to jump aboard with the talent they have on offense. I mean, this front is really, really good. Like Jared Verse was very good last year. Braden Fisk was really good last year for them, and they're all young guys. Kobe Turner, same thing. Like they have a lot of young talent in this front. The back end, there's a lot of question marks, like a Kel Witherspoon, like yuck, like Cam Curl, sure. Like they have like this a lot of question marks in the back end where it's like, but boy, oh boy, that starting front, that starting D line is legit, and a lot of young talent there. And the same thing with the offense. You have a nice offensive line. You have a nice young receiver that's shown a lot of potential, and a nice veteran guy to go alongside him as a good, like legitimate number 2 or number 1, however you want to put him and Puka Nacua. It's a nice team to look forward to, especially if they can draft their quarterback correctly after.
See, Colton, you came in later, but so you missed the Saints. This is exactly why I called Kellen Moore the biggest idiot in the NFL. So he was itching to be a head coach so bad that he took the only job that was available with the Saints. They basically begged him to hire him. Instead of staying with a great situation and waiting for a good opportunity to actually present itself, and then you leave on your own terms and get a job like this.
Yeah, it's exactly what Harbaugh did, which I told millions of people that Harbaugh's going to take the Chargers job. Like as soon as they actually decide to put on their ball cap that actually has their brain in the hat, and they're going to move on from I even forget the dumpster fire's name. Where's the boom? Freaking whatever his name dying. Whatever.
You missed it. He's the DC, of the Saints. We talked about the Saints, and then Will's like, "Oh, Brandon Staley is the DC." Or no, I said Brandon Staley's the DC guys, and we're just like, "Well."
And that's the problem. Like Kellen Moore, unless Kellen Moore was given like a 5-year debriefing from the owner, we're going to give you 5 years to fix this thing completely and do what you want with it, then why would you not just stay in OC, build your resume up? You're going to be great again. And it's you're the top guy on the market when you want to go for the job. And I would assume this job's opening up after this year. Stafford's going to call it quits. And I think McVay leaves with him, and this easily becomes the Chargers job. It's if you have the 2 first-round picks, you don't know what's going on at quarterback, with other guys around the league. You don't know what other situations are going to be in. This is going to be the hot job. Everything's there but the quarterback, and you could ultimately bring the quarterback in with the draft picks, and you draft your guy, or you have the assets and you trade for a quarterback from another team that, for some odd reason, has one available. You never know after every season how quarterback situations end up, but this is going to be that job, and I get your point, Jake. It is quite foolish. Some of these coaches jump on shit jobs just to get the opportunity.
Go from winning the Super Bowl to a very, very real shot at 0-17.
Could be worse. You could have became the Jets head coach. That's worse.
Well, you're fine. You got the Rams. You got Seattle. You got the Raiders. You're fine. Well, you got a lot of options.
You got the Commies.
Oh, you can't forget them too. Yeah. You have a lot of options. Trust me. You're just fine over there.
I think it's funny that most of them are just NFC teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're fine. You're just fine.
All right. I'll be better once we get over the schedule here, okay? So big week 1. They host the Texans, which is a very interesting week 1 matchup. But then they go out east, and I love that they mentioned the oh no, never mind. That's still going to be a 10 o'clock start for them on the West Coast. But Titans and then Eagles, and they're home for the Colts, and then the Niners. Another 2 games on the road at Ravens, and then in London against the Jaguars, and then back home for the Saints. When's their bye week? Did I miss it?
Yeah, when is their
That's
bye week?
after the London game.
Okay. Yeah, I see the fine print here. I should have pulled out my stupid magnifying glass. Looked at it.
This is your team. Stop criticizing them.
Oh my god. That's not even I don't even know if this like I don't even know who made the schedule, to be honest. The
Honestly.
graphic at least. This team's still gonna be flirting with the NFC West title. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I kind
They're
of
still gonna be doing that.
I kind of only have 7, honestly.
7?
Like I can
I have 7.
I can put 7 wins on the schedule. I'm saying they could have more, but I'm saying I could put 7 wins on the schedule, not like ceiling 7, but
I have
Yeah, this
not the best, that's for sure.
it's not. If Stafford was like when they first traded for Stafford, this team is winning quite a few games.
Yeah.
Problem is Stafford's like Tua. I truly like the number for the Dolphins. I think is based off Tua. I think people have warned you cannot trust Tua. I don't think the Dolphins are going to be as bad as people think, but Tua is the quarterback and cannot stay healthy. I think the same thing's coming with old Matthew Stafford. I sure they could come out and beat the Texans like early on. Like Stafford's ready to rumble. Adams, Puka is healthy. Like let's rumble. Then you got a young Cam Ward. You're going to the Titans. Then you're going to Philly. Yeah, that's a loss. Like, and then you got Daniel Jones. Like if Stafford's still healthy, they could easily be 3-1 here. Like then you got the Niners. Like who knows what the Niners are? Like then you got the Ravens, the Jaguars. Like then you got your bye week. Like they could be decent, but then it's like if Stafford gets blasted in that week 3 game against Philly and he gets his shit rocked, and it's like, oh God, Stafford's hurt already this early in the season. Like he's got pain in his back already. Then where is this team going? That's
Also,
my problem with the Rams here.
You know it's not fun for if you have a bad back? Long inter ocean plane rides that are 8 hours or whatever it'll be. 10 hours from LA.
Yeah, and you got a decent flight to Tennessee too from LA. So yeah, back-to-back weeks.
So like it's just well, I mean talk about they go play in London to play the Jags. Like they're going to That's what I'm talking about. Like that's not gonna be fun for us.
They have so many like across the country games. Like, you know, they go to the Titans and obviously they're gonna stay out there, then they'll just go up to Philadelphia and come back home. Then they gotta go all the way to Baltimore and then they go to London. And then they go to the Carolina and then they gotta go to Atlanta. Like that's a lot of just
wow, they do this is easily
it's a lot of air miles for this team.
I say this is easily the farthest traveling team this season, right? It has to be.
I think it's a Chargers, but because they go to Brazil or something like that.
Huh.
Let's see.
I think I remember seeing it was a Chargers, but
I think this is the hardest